What is up, you guys, and welcome back to another video. Now, as you can see right here, we got the old Peterbilt sitting right here, and that's because we're about to clean this thing up. Gonna pressure wash it, get it all ready for the trip it's about to make. Now, I don't know if you guys remember in that last video we made with the old squatted truck over there. Might as well spray it a little bit too. But yeah, I was talking to you guys about going to pick up some SEMA trucks. Now, we're still doing that. It did get delayed a little bit, and prices kind of changed because the initial people that we were going to do this for, or one of those people, actually backed out. It kind of got changed up as to whose trucks we were hauling, so therefore price changed too. Anyway, so we're going to be making $10,000 off of this little trip, and we're going to be hauling this thing pretty much across country. I think it's like a 15 to 17 hour drive, depending on if you stop very often or not. So yeah, man, we got quite a good ways to go. And so there's only one thing to do, and that's to not waste any time. Let's go ahead and hop in the Peterbilt. We're going to get headed out over to the next town, which is where we actually got to pick the trucks up. And then we got to make that long drive to where we're going to be dropping them off. Cut on my light here. I just want to go over the trailer, make sure it's all good. Everything's okay. That looks fine there. The tires are in good shape, so those look great. Everything looks great there. Let's check this side. There. We need to make sure our lights work too, because, man, I do not want to get a ticket for having something wrong with their lights. So let's make sure of that real quick. All right, let's see. I think they're on now. All right, we got lights working. Okay, everything seems to be fine with the trailer. Got a plate on it. All right, so we should be ready to head on out and go pick these trucks up. Now, I got the address entered into my phone here, so we will know exactly where to go. And we're going to start by heading out this way, actually, because we're going to head out of Tahiti County here over to Goldcrest Valley. I don't know if you guys have ever been there, man. Very awesome place. Used to live there a long time ago, and we used to do videos over there too, man. Pretty cool. Had a lot of fun over there. There's the old shop looking fine. We got a train up here. Will it get out of our way before we get to it? Dun 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 dun. And it will not, actually. So we got to wait on a darn train. I'll see you guys here in a moment when this thing passes by. Come on here, train. All right. Finally, time to go. And we're off. Make sure no other trains are coming. And things are looking pretty good for the most part. Trucks driving good. It's running good, man. Uh-oh. Did we kind of run off the road there in the trailer? Yeah, I think we did. Anyway, so we're going to be picking up these two trucks. One is a Dodge Ram, I think. That's a 1500, and they've actually done a lot of work to it. Lifted it, you know, got some big old tires on it. And the other truck, what was the other truck? I think it was a F-250. Either F-250 or F-350, something like that. But it's an old school truck, you know, that they got a flatbed on, and man, it's nice. You guys are going to see it here soon, man. It looks so good. You're going to want to stick around for that. Thing is crazy nice. But we're hauling around $1 million, or actually $500,000 worth of trucks here. So yeah, man, we got to be careful with these and make sure we do not mess anything up. Old house there, still looking good. Looks like it might need the yard mode though. Seems like it's about that time. And here's the train again. You guys, how are we catching the train again? Maybe if we fly through here. Oh no, hopefully nobody's coming. Oh my gosh. Okay, everything's all right. Let's just hit a pole. Yeah, we were talking about how the truck was good. Okay, all right. Let's just act like that didn't happen. You guys didn't see anything. That's what you get for trying to run a stop sign. So yeah, don't do that. All right, and we're off. You know, we don't have to wait on any trains anymore. We kind of managed to kill some time there by taking out the pole. That's really what I was doing, honestly. You know, I just didn't want to wait on the train and possibly catch up to it, so I just hit the pole instead. Just change up my direction there. And we're catching the train again. Look at there, but we don't have to cross any tracks. So I will see you guys here in a moment when we get over to Goldcrest. All right, you guys, we just made it over here to Goldcrest Valley, and we're about to get in a wreck. Nope, hopefully not. Yeah, looks like we're good. Anyway, so we just made it over here. Made my left right there. Come up some little back road. I thought I was definitely lost for a little while, but mainly because the GPS stopped working like 5 miles ago, and I kind of had to just guess kind of the direction of where I was supposed to go. But anyway, so now I talked to the owners of the truck, and they directed me to right here. So as you can see, there's a house here. Yeah, okay, that is it. So there's two houses back here. This is the one where we're going to be coming to, and we just got to wait, and they're going to pull the trucks out of the garage there, and we're going to get out of here. All right, they got the trucks pulled out here, so I'm going to go ahead and get turned around like this, get in the rocks, and we're going to get these things loaded up. Man, these things are Nice. Here's the Ram right here. Got some custom wheels on it, drop hitch. Then you got the old F-250. Okay, that's actually what this is. But anyway, man, these things are, yeah, worth a lot of money. So we're going to make sure not to damage anything. And we're going to be very careful and get them loaded up. Going to load this one up first. We're going to try to put it up on the front part if we can. All right, managed to get that one there. Just go ahead and strap it down. One strap there, one strap there, and that's looking pretty good. All right, you guys, we got both trucks loaded up. Man, look at this shot right here. The mountains in the background. Dude, looks so, so good. Like I said, everything is loaded up. We should be good to go. And the Peterbilt seems to be hauling this amount of weight pretty good. I was a little worried about it, mainly because we've never hauled anything quite like this with the Peterbilt before. But, man, it's making easy work of it. Can't even tell those things are back there. But, yeah, man. So we got about, I've looked at it, and it's over 17 hours. So if we do manage to stop a little bit, it could get on up into the 19-hour range, depending if we need to stop and sleep on this trip. So, yeah, man, this is going to be a big journey for sure. And we've actually re-evaluated our price. So it actually is now going to be $15,000 because, man, I got to talking to them. Everything I was going to have to go through, driving through the mountains, narrow roads, it just wasn't worth it. So $15,000 is the new price. We get these trucks delivered, and they're going to actually be there for quite some time because they got to have some stuff done to them. It's a shop there. And, yeah, I thought it was a SEMA show. I just assumed SEMA trucks, SEMA show, but no, it's actually a shop where they're going to be having some crazy work done, and we'll have to go pick them up eventually. But for the time being, man, we're going to head on back home, and our job today is to just drop them off. But anyway, guys, I'll see you here in a moment when we get over to our next little town. That'll be about 4 or 5 hours from now. So I'm going to do some driving, and I'll see you guys then. Definitely got to be careful on these old winding roads down through here. So we've been driving at this point now for about 3 hours or so, you know, and it's been going pretty good, but we're starting to get into a lot of the mountain terrain, you know, getting up like this here where we got to climb these hills and go downhill. So yeah, man, we got to definitely be careful here. Gonna have to swing wide a little bit. Look at the truck. It's not really liking it. Ooh, let's kind of just slow down a little bit. And we still got to keep on climbing these mountains, man, and get these trucks to where they need to be. Got a little downhill spot right here. Got to be careful, man. This is how trucks get in trouble really, really fast. You know, they can run away from you. You can lose your brakes. So that's kind of why I charged what I did for this whole trip. All right, you guys. Now, we've been driving at this point. I did have to stop and sleep for about 2.5 hours, 3 hours, but that's pretty much all the sleep I've gotten. And we're now making it up. I think this is the last stretch of our journey here. We got to maneuver up through these mountains here, and the shop should be somewhere up here on our left or right. I can't remember, but we're looking for a big, nice shop, and that's where we're going to be dropping these trucks off. Yeah, man, this is why we charged what we did. I do see a shop here. Oh, that may not be. No, that's not looking like it. I'm going to keep on going. Guys, that actually is the place. Something don't seem right about that. But that's it. I've called everyone I can think of. I passed this place like 2 or 3 times. You know what? Let me make another circle. So that's where we got to drop these trucks off. That just, if it was my trucks, I would not be leaving $500,000 worth of trucks in the mountains at some shack. But I mean, I don't know, man. They're still willing to pay me. They are fine with that. So, yeah. I guess let's get these things unloaded. I don't know. I've sent multiple pictures of this place to the truck owners, and they're saying this is it. And they're perfectly fine with it. They say they know the guy. Anyway, so let's get these things unloaded. And, yeah, man, that'll be a wrap for us, and we'll be headed home. All right, and just like that, we're off, leaving $500,000 worth of trucks up in the mountains at some random shack. Yeah, I don't really know, man, but, I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm just, ain't no way I'd be leaving my trucks there. That's all I got to say. But anyway, we're going to head on down the mountain here, or up the mountain. I guess you got to go up before you can go down. Is that right? Is that what we're looking at? Yeah, okay, yeah. I do see my tracks where I came in. All right, make our way around here. Probably going to be looking for somewhere to sleep here before long. Go ahead and walk over the trailer here, check it, make sure everything's good. And we're going to get headed out. And I'll see you guys here in a little while when we get back to Heaton County. All right, you guys, we're making our way back home. We just come into Tahiti County. We should be looking for a right up here. I've never really been on this side of town much. Let's see. Yeah, take a right at the stop sign, and we will be headed right back. This is the main road here coming in and out of town. But yeah, we'll be headed straight back towards our shop there, and that'll be pretty much a wrap on delivering those trucks. I hadn't heard anything else back from the truck owners. I mean, I guess everything's been fine. Has been a little while. I did manage to find somewhere to sleep for the night on the way back home, and so it is the next morning, and we're just headed to our house. Definitely a long trip, and they're supposed to be sending me my money. I don't know. We haven't gotten it yet, so I'm going to call them real quick before we get into town and go ahead and get them to send that, because, man, this job is completely done now. All right, while I was at the stop sign there, went ahead and made that phone call, and they did go ahead and send me my $15,000. They actually forgot. Can you imagine that? How do you forget to send somebody the money for doing a job? I don't really know. If it was me, I would have had that money sent as soon as the driver told me he dropped them off. But anyway, it is what it is. So now we're sitting at $143,000, making our way on up to that 200K mark. Eventually, we will hit that $1 million mark, which is our goal here in Tahiti County. Then on to the next adventure. But until then, I'm going to keep on working, keep on making this money any way we can, and I will see you all in the next one. I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, guys.